So many of you out there may be vegan or lactose intolerant, so you're not using cow's milk, but are trying some of the other milks out on the market, such as rice milk or hemp seed milk or even almond milk. And although I do use dairy products and regular cow's milk, I also like to drink or use some of the other milks on the market as well. But I realize how easy it is to make your own milk, such as almond milk. So I'm going to show you a really easy way to do that right at home, so you can have it fresh whenever you'd like. So it's very easy. You don't need much. You need just some almonds and filtered water. And if you're going to sweeten it, I'll show you what I'm going to sweeten mine with, and then maybe a little bit of sea salt I'm using in my recipe as well. And you make it right in the blender, so it's very quick. So what I've done actually is I've taken about a cup of almonds and I've soaked them overnight in water in the refrigerator, and I've actually changed the water a couple of times, but they've been soaking in water overnight. So now I'm just going to drain this. Okay, so I'm actually using a ball jar here that has the cover with the insert taken out. These are canning jars. And you can use a screen, you can use cheesecloth. I'm actually using just a piece of old nylon, clean nylon, to use as a screen on the top of this. So you take your almonds and you just add them to your blender. And then I'm using 3 cups of filtered water for this. So I'm just going to pour that right in. Adding a little bit of sea salt. It's maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon to 1/4 of a teaspoon. And then I'm going to sweeten the milk a little bit. You can use whatever you'd like, sugars or agave nectar, honey, or even maple syrup, but I'm actually going to use some organic medjool dates. These are so sweet, really tasty, so I'm just going to take the seeds out. I'm just going to use 3. You can use as many as you'd like. You can experiment with how sweet you want it. And if you want, you can even add spices, cinnamon or nutmeg or whatever else you'd like. But that's the good thing about doing it at home. You can experiment with it. Okay. Now I'm just going to blend this on high for about a minute or 2 until it looks very well blended. Okay, so this is blended. Now what I'm going to do is strain it. So I've just got a glass jar here that I've got another piece of nylon stocking attached to with a pretty deep depression in it. I'm going to pour it right in here. Again, you can use cheesecloth. They actually sell very fine mesh bags, nylon bags that are actually used to make these milks, so you can actually soak the nuts in the bag overnight, and then you can use the bag to rinse them and also to strain it afterwards as well, if you want, but you don't have to buy those. So basically what you want to do now is just pour the liquid through something fine to strain it. So after you're done straining the milk, you've got this great fluffy, kind of frothy drink here that you can use in place of cow's milk in your recipes, with your cereals, your smoothies, or whatever you want to do with it. It's really delicious. But the other thing you have left over too is this almond pulp. And this does not have to be thrown away. This is actually a great addition to smoothies. You can put it in your yogurt or your oatmeal. You can use it to make spreads or dips or stuffings. I'm coming up with a recipe now to actually stuff the dates that I had used to sweeten the milk in the first place. So it's actually got a lot of benefits. So you're not wasting anything by making this milk. So there you have it, a very quick and easy way to make your own fresh almond milk at home whenever you'd like. Enjoy!